Yo, this is Vince, and this is Raminisce. I got two of my close homies from high school. They're here today. They're both food truck guys. They own their own food truck. I'm sure you guys seen them before. I'm sure you guys been to it too. Xai the Corn Guy and Xiong from Smoke Session BBQ.
Smoking Ninjas.
Yeah, Smoking Ninjas.
Smoke Session.
That's the other thing.
Same owners.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about too. But anyways, what you guys been up to? What's good with y'all, man? I've seen you for a minute.
Me? Okay, me first. Okay. Man, long time no see, bro. How you been?
I've been good, bro.
Long time no see. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Long time no see. All I've been doing is actually I got a baby girl on the way, so any day now she could be coming. Thank you so much for that. And so far, you know what I'm saying, like with the my food truck being out of season right now, I'm just kind of doing Amazon Flex on the side.
Okay.
Me and Xiong been kind of doing Amazon Flex just to, kind of
stay busy.
Yeah, stay busy and stay productive, especially because, man, I'm telling you, after the first month after we're done with the food truck season, man, we've been so unproductive, bro. We've been just sleeping, doing nothing, man. It's been crazy, but and I'm glad to have Xiong too to introduce me to Amazon Flex. That kind of just makes money flow in a little bit, just kind of be, like I said, being productive. So
that's true.
Yeah, it's not a sponsor video for Amazon, but
yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Amazon, but yeah, just something to do on the side.
Yeah, what you been up to, Xiong?
Nothing much, man. Haven't been as productive as Xai, but we did it. We did work a little bit, but just hanging out at home. There's still a lot of COVID out there. Haven't gone out much, and just hoping for warmer weather coming up sooner, so we can get back out there and work. So.
Oh, there was that one day. It was nice and warm.
Oh. Yep.
The outside, no ice cream.
That one Sunday.
Yeah, that one Sunday.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm like enjoy spring now, and
hell yeah.
We're gonna get like 6-7 inches in a couple days.
And all of a sudden the snow comes like that.
I know. It's like that every fucking year,
No, bro, you know it, man. It's
because it's that one day that it kind of like tease you,
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, next day, lost snow. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
I'm stuck back inside. But no, that's good that you guys keep productive. Because, I mean, like, even for, like, during the pandemic, dude, some people were going crazy, I stopped doing the podcast the whole year. That year, which was, like, popping for podcasts.
Right.
But I was too scared, I was telling my boy Casey, who's my co-host, I was telling him, I was like, I don't know, dude. I was like, I'm scared. I don't know, man. You should take a shower before you come. And we were going to do the podcast too.
Yeah.
And then he was like, what the fuck, man? You ain't got to tell me I got to take a shower. I was like, bro, I'm just saying, I'm just worried, you know what I mean?
Make sure you sober or safe before you come.
Y'all both might have to, FaceTime each other.
Right.
I know.
Right.
And that's what I should have done too. But I was like, I don't know. I was not productive that year. That year, I was watching Tiger. Was it Tiger King? I was watching
I was supposed to say Tiger Monkey.
a lot of random shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then so it's good to be productive. I've been hella productive, dude.
That's good.
Yeah.
My wife's actually at the basketball game right now, Timberwolves.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so she got tickets to go out there. I told her that I already got this plan to race, so I can't go, So she took my little brother-in-law and then my cousin and her husband to go.
That's cool. You could have canceled us anytime.
Nah, I'm trying to get to y'all level.
Hey,
you know
man,
what I'm saying?
let's make the best out of it, man.
I know.
I'll make this video popular, so make sure you guys subscribe and like and share this video.
There you go. There you go. Xiong, the Borough place. It's pretty tight.
It is, and I think it just opened in November. Just being there for the first time the other day, the vibe was pretty cool.
It's chill.
It was pretty chill, and you see a lot of diversity there. Everybody's coming out and just hanging out there. So I think it'll be a little cool spot for a while, as long as the pandemic doesn't take a toll on everybody. So
Did you go to that place before it became the Borough?
No, no. I seen it in the past. I think it was like Escape Room or something. I can't recall, but my first time there, pretty much.
That was my first time there too. I had no idea that got replaced already,
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Here we
It's
go.
all good.
Yeah, my
It's
bad.
all good.
Hey, at first he told us to put on vibrate, but I forgot. Never mind. But okay, my bad.
Well, I can't recall what was there before all of that. Was it like a rainbow or?
You talking about way back then?
Yeah,
I
forgot what was there. It's been so long.
Shit, I don't
because
remember.
the new Cup Foods is right there. But
Yeah.
I don't remember what was in that particular location, but a couple things.
I swear it's like a little restaurant, dude, back in the day.
Maybe
I don't remember.
I forgot.
maybe like an Office Max or something.
Something, but
I don't know.
the pandemic definitely hurt.
The only thing
Yeah.
the only thing I remember that area was Rack 'em Ups. Is it? You guys didn't go Rack 'em Ups, huh? Rack 'em Ups was that? It was a pool table place that used to be in the corner of a strip mall, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, so way back, went there. Shit, I probably went there during my freshman sophomore year though.
Damn, what year was that? Like 2008?
8, 6, 7, something like that.
I think so.
It's before 2010 because I graduated in 2011.
Yeah.
So it's gotta be 2009.
Oh yeah, because you're 11 and we're 12. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So freshman year,
Yeah, so it was a long time ago. Yeah. Speaking about that, I don't remember how I met you, Xai. All I remember was for real, dude, I don't remember.
Oh man.
All I remember is like seeing you like walk around. Like you had like a lot of cliques you were kicking it with. I know you got your own crew, like you were hanging out with them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. You were like all over the place. You played volleyball for a minute, and then all of a sudden you were breakdancing.
It's been a minute, bro, to be honest. I mean, like in high school, the last time I remember what was it, that we was kicking it and doing something together was probably in the gymnastics room.
Yeah.
And then we were just kicking. You guys were called the breakdancing. What was it?
Action Packed Zombie.
APZ.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
APZ. Yeah. That was us.
APZ with New and all my boys in there too.
Yeah.
Man. That, like that was the last time I guess we recalled back in high school. But I mean, like that was dude. To be honest, I forgot, bro. I
don't remember a lot too. I mean, like you and me, how we met, I remember.
Yeah.
When we got into the whole b-boy scene.
Yeah.
I think that's how I really remember you. UTC, right?
Yeah. UTC back in the day.
Yeah.
Called Unique Technique Crew.
Yeah,
back in the day.
Tongue twister as fuck, dude. I remember. So it was like
dude,
Unique
my
Technique Crew.
Back in
the day.
back in our era, if you danced, everybody was pretty much friends,
Yeah.
So I guess that's really how we all met.
That's why it was so tight.
Dude, that's cool, man. Back in the day. Dude, B-boy nowadays, nobody does that no more, bro. That's crazy.
Well, at least to what?
Get closer.
To our
I'm
to
sorry.
the eye, we don't see.
Sorry.
I gotta take out my shirt so I can lean closer, man. My bad, Vince.
No, you get.
Okay.
But yeah, something to relate on, something we all had in common was something we can bond together with. It was definitely dancing. So
yeah, especially
it's it's 2020 and it's hard to say you know someone for a decade.
Right.
For real, dude.
Yeah,
it's
that's
been a
pretty
decade
cool,
already.
So 10+ years.
Like that's how I met Xiong too. Like Xiong, back then I remember me and Xiong when we were at the
field house. It had to be.
Probably the field house back in Johnson.
Call it field house?
Yeah, they call it the field house.
Because it had like the basketball court and then the gymnastic floor.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, the field house. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I remember meeting you there because Motion Crew was there and you part of Motion Crew too,
I wasn't part of them, but I hung out.
Okay, obviously, because your brother was in it.
My brother was in it. So.
Yeah, so like, I remember me and you. Go kick you on,
Yeah.
you on.
He said, "She used to be skinny."
No, I just remember. No. Well, for real though, like I remember me and you there, and you were just cool. You was like, "Hey man, what's up? My name is Xiong." And then we started breakdancing, and then like I was practicing. I mean, obviously I was new there, but then like the b-boy I first got introduced to like breakdancing was b-boy 1, Randy, huh?
Yeah, Randy, man.
Yeah, so like. Cause back then he used to live like just down the road from me, so we always go hang out back in elementary, a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then, but that's another story. I'll talk about it another time. But
hey, bring him in next time.
I plan to. I just saw KDK. They had him on their podcast. So
okay. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Shout out KDK podcast. I definitely listen to y'all too. But anyways, I met you on that, and then every once in a while, cause I think it was like every Wednesday.
Yeah, open gym.
Open gym?
Yeah, they had open gym there.
And then we just go after school and just kick it, break dance, and do flips and shit.
Dude, that happened for the longest time, but then I think it stopped it like.
Yeah, I think once MC left.
Yeah.
Just finding someone to chaperone or watch all the kids after was the biggest issue, I guess.
Yeah.
But that was definitely something that kept everybody pretty close
All the time.
during our era in high school. So
because
that was pretty unique and cool.
Dude, I think our area, like, was together because of b-boying or dancing in general. You know what I'm saying? Because it's how a lot of people met and everything. So.
Because I mean, that's how I met you guys. Like,
yeah.
Like I said, I was like a sophomore when I first came up. But then you guys like freshmen at the time too.
Yeah,
you know? And then you guys started meeting everybody. You guys had your own crew and everything. And then I was just starting to meet people. And then we formed APZ and everything. And then after school we start kicking it. And then y'all said like we start hanging out.
Right.
Go News House because New House was like right there.
3 blocks away.
I know, you know what I mean? So we just go over this crib and just kick it, you know what I
mean?
Yeah, so let's get to like I'm just curious, and this is what I ask pretty much everybody, like how was it for you, Xai, growing up? Like growing up, you always lived in Minnesota, right?
Yes, sir.
How was your childhood and everything? Let's reminisce a little bit.
Actually, I grew up. Well, like I was born in Thailand, actually, bro.
Oh, okay.
And then I came overseas when I was like 10 months old, I believe so. And then I mean, my childhood was cool, man. I mean, like it kind of sucks being the oldest one.
I feel you.
Yeah, and being the oldest one for a while until your other siblings are born. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like I guess growing up, for me, I always wanted a lot of siblings, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's why I be telling my wife nowadays, like, hey man, we need pop 10 kids.
Yeah, hell no, dude, I can't do that.
We need pop 10 kids because
you know
what I'm saying? Because that
Xai Xiong,
because that has been always something that I wanted, you know what I'm saying? Be like, hey man, growing up, I need like a big family because I have a lot of friends, I have a lot of like family members like outside of my immediate family, but hey man, like I want my own family to be huge, you know what I mean?
That's
so
true.
that's just
and that's why I envy too. Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, bro.
Because I mean, like for longest it's just me and my brother.
Yeah.
And he's like 3 years younger than me, and then all of a sudden like I got 2 younger siblings, half siblings, and they're like 12 and 7 right now. I don't know what their age is, but somewhere there, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean like my grandparents live with us too, you know, for the longest time, and so like family members come over all the time, not visit me, but like my grandparents, you know. But at the same time, I see my cousins all the time, and then more events on the weekend and everything, you know. So you see them all the time. I'm like, damn, you chill him.
Yeah, that's true.
But you mean your shit shot true.
That's true. But I ain't the one doing that. I'm sorry, my wife.
I'm just saying, dude, raising that many kids, man.
Yeah,
that's the part that makes me nervous. Like I said before on the podcast, like originally my wife wanted 6 kids, you know.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't know. and then like you know, I got my son and then my little girl.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, it's a wrap, dude. I got a boy and a girl, you know. But she was like, no, at least 2 more. I was like, fuck, all right, I guess we'll see how it goes first, you know.
Yeah.
I guess so. It's all good.
I mean, it's still good too. Yeah, it's fine. What about you, Xiong?
Growing up, I think we had a pretty normal childhood, you know, middle to lower class, just like a lot of people in our area.
Yeah.
You know, and as a kid growing up, you know, having good parents, you don't know what the struggle is. You know, even if your parents are struggling, you didn't know. So I think we had a pretty good childhood growing up. You know, materialistic wise, we didn't expect or want the nicest things, but I think we pretty normal like everybody else, you know.
Yeah.
How
many siblings you got?
7 of us total.
Okay.
So 2 boys and 5 girls.
I think I don't know your sisters like that.
But you know Sash though.
I know Sash, of course.
Yeah.
That's one of your sisters. Yeah,
Sash. You better know Sash.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I never really met all your siblings.
Like yeah, because they all went to Harding, and then only Satch and I went to Johnson.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought about.
Yeah, we are all pretty much back to back.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was pretty much a year apart.
Yeah.
Or the year after.
Gotcha.
But then, all the girls went over there, and then me and Satch went over here.
But then that must be pretty tight growing up though with all your siblings like that close.
Yeah, dude, we rode pretty deep to the bus stop, you know. And like every time we see kids these days where we drive by bus stops and you couple you're like, oh man, that used to be us. Pretty bittersweet moment, you know.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, like for me, like I didn't really have that, but there's been like years where me and my cousins we go to the same school, and sometimes like I go with them to a bus stop. And it be tight, dude. I be envy about like my cousins and them because of the more siblings. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. It seemed like they be always kicking in, having games all the time. You know what I mean?
Like they racing back home.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, man. I wish I had that too. You know.
Yeah.
You guys growing up fighting with like your siblings a lot?
Oh man,
I know you do. You
Yeah,
especially him. I think the
know,
most because
I don't know how naughty we were, but I'm pretty sure we were pretty damn naughty. You know, not on a serious level, but just like normal kids, I guess. You know, close here, window, throwing stuff around the house. You know, so I can only imagine having 7 kids and they're all within the same age, all being naughty. So.
Hey, I changed my mind. I don't want 4 now.
I'm telling you, dude. There's a lot of kids, bro. 10 kids is a lot to. Okay, look. For example, like my cousin, you know, he drop off his kids to come watch sometimes, you know. It's no problem, you know. I love kids too, for sure, you know. But just the fact of think about it, like, damn, back to back, dude. You know. You gotta wait till the last one after like 5 years, and then they go to school, and then you good, you know.
Yeah.
But to me, I just personally don't think I can do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think it's because we all live in a different era, you know.
That too.
So I mean, we're growing up in an economy where look, they nah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying our parents didn't, but you know, I think it's a lot harder with us with our values and our hobbies, you know.
Right.
Exactly.
So, right.
You know, I couldn't imagine raising 7 or, you know, even a couple kids.
Yeah.
You know? You know, you 2 got kids, but, you know, I haven't even changed a diaper in my life, you know.
You need to hurry up.
You need to catch up, bro.
I couldn't imagine, you know, even watching or having one yet, you know.
Yeah.
So.
You gotta be having a lot of restless nights, bro. For real, dude. I mean, like, my 2 kids, I don't know how your son was.
I mean, like, he's cool at all, but, I mean, like, those sleepless nights, I mean, there was a couple.
Yeah.
But then most of the time, you know, like, he been doing good so far. Just recently, though, man, he been on my nerves.
How old is he now?
He is 1 year and 7 months.
Okay.
He's smarter now, you know.
Yeah, so they're smarter now. So, like, you know, like, there's those nights where he be waking up and he be doing this stuff. And, like, what does that mean? And, like,
what the fuck?
Like, get my mama or my bottle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, some nights out there, put her next to right?
Yeah.
Then he be doing this to me. It's like, dude, what the, you know what I mean? He's like, oh.
He don't even say nothing.
Yeah. He be doing this. Like, Dad,
you
get
know
your.
what's up.
Yeah, it's like, Dad. So now, he's the bully, you know what I'm saying? But
oh, what I was gonna say is that like being the oldest brother, my younger brother Chance, you know, I used to like obviously he's the younger brother, so your younger ones go on, you make them do shit for you, right?
Yeah, you punk them.
Yeah. So like bring back to that.
Yeah.
I just remember like back then when we were at Phelan Lake, you know that bridge to the island?
Yeah.
Where that stage is, right?
Yeah.
And so like there's a time when we were down there under the bridge. It was a event. Not the event was down under the bridge, but I'm saying like at the island. And then me and my brother and some cousins, we were under the bridge, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, there's always like fishes, like fucking sunnies and shit under there, you know. And then one fish pulled up to the shore, right? You know, and I was like, Chance, pick that up. Chance, he didn't want to pick it up, right? But then me being the older brother, and he usually do whatever I tell him to.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, like, just for us to look at it, you know, just dead fish, dead fish, yo. Like, I toss it back. Yo, you just tossed it, yo.
Have you guys ever monkeyed bar across under the bridge?
Oh,
I think I have once.
I've never done it, but I've always seen people.
I've seen people do it, but I was too scared. I don't think I ever went across it like that, you know?
Yeah. So we're talking about the Phelan Lake Bridge, right?
Yeah.
Dude, so like the top of the Baker Bridge, right? Mm-hmm. People used to like dive on that stuff. Or like dive down like on top of the bridge, right? And then I seen people, I remember back in my day, so now it's kind of clicking it. Yeah, jump off and dive and then do like twists and stuff like that.
For real?
Yeah, back in the day, bro. That big bridge from the... So the circle was here, right? And then there's a small bridge that goes to the island. Yeah. And then the other bridge.
That goes out.
That brick one?
Yeah, that big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so back in the day, people used to dive.
But that's not even that deep.
I seen it.
Like right underneath, it's not that deep. It's pretty, you can walk
it's
past
shallow,
it.
That's what I think.
When it's when the water's high, they get thaw on both sides.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Kind of drops off.
So they jump over that side?
I guess so.
I seen it.
That's crazy.
I seen it as a kid. I'm not lying to you,
They get thawed because sometimes when we go up there and like we look down, we're always looking for fish. You know?
Yeah.
And like looking towards back to the stage, and then like maybe 5 yards beyond the bridge, and you think on the thaw.
Yeah.
A lot of weeds, and
I mean, like,
you can't even see the bottom. So I'm guessing it's deep.
Yeah.
Whoever's jumping off might have been like kids or something.
Yeah, just some kids back in the day. Because I seen like a few kids back in the day jumping. Yeah, dude, like I wouldn't do that. Like,
hell no.
That's crazy.
I mean, like, if you talk about the brick side, I don't think I ever really. I don't remember how the brick bridge was, how deep it was, but I know that wooden one where everybody crossed. Everybody knows that.
Oh
bridge.
no, not that one. No, good job.
That's what I'm saying.
The hospital, what?
But that's how I don't really recognize it. But it's pretty high already.
Yeah, that's pretty high. That's pretty scary.
Yeah.
You guys got more stories from growing up? Give me something. What your brother do to you, Satch?
Oh man, I told this story on Facebook just a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, tell us.
This one. You know, in Satch and I, we joke about it all the time, and we laugh about it all the time.
Okay.
You know, it's about getting punked. You know, you guys were the older brother, and I was the younger brother. You know, so we're just hanging out outside, summertime, and then I don't know what the heck we were doing, but the dude hit me with this stick. And then popped me in the head. Yeah, he hit me in the head, and I started crying.
Damn, Seth, you feisty, bro. You feisty.
He knew he was going to get in trouble, so he made a deal. He was, hey, I let you hit me, call it even, And, I remember it was an old mopping stick, the plastic one.
Yeah.
You know, I swung that thing so hard. Half kiss, huh?
Yeah, fuck no.
And then we just call it even, man. It was hilarious, so.
That reminded me that one meme where these two white boys, right? They were like, I don't know what happened, but I'm assuming the older brother and the younger brother around. He punched the younger brother, and you see younger brother, his nose all bleeding and shit. He's just like, fuck, don't tell mommy hit me. You can hit me. So, you ever seen that one, Xiong?
Yeah. It's hilarious, man. I'm sure, a lot of, people with siblings have gone through that or experienced something,
Yeah.
What'd you do with your younger sibling?
Man, to be honest with you, man, I was a bully, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, God, but dude, I remember punching her like in the chest, like boom.
Oh yeah.
But then, dude, like I think growing up, like I was kind of mean at first, right?
Yeah.
But then as they got older, none that you're the older brother, you know what I'm saying? So you start to look out for them some more and like motivate them to do stuff some more. But I think growing up, dude, I was a bully, bro.
To your siblings?
Yeah, I was mean.
Were you?
I was mean, but then like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like be mean at first, but then as you grow up with them,
that's true.
See them to grow, then you try to motivate them some more and teach them more about life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it.
I see you and your sibling pretty tight though.
Yeah,
that's the cool part. That
we're like this right now.
I see that,
but they're just on this side. But it's me and my wife are here.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, but no, you guys seem tight. Like me and my brother, like. Of course, back then, like
we always is cool, man. Yeah.
Yeah, me and my brother, we cool. We cool now. Back then, we used to like fuck around with each other, like especially like me, like being the older brother. Of course, I'm getting annoyed, and I'm gonna pick on him and stuff like that. There's been times where we actually like fist fight too. Of course, yeah. I was gonna say something, but yeah, go ahead.
Kakard, how far apart are you and Chance?
We're 3 years apart.
Oh, 3 years apart. Okay.
Yeah, we're 3 years apart. I never brought him around too much to the things I do because I don't know, that was me back then. Like, he couldn't hang with me. I was telling I think I was telling Cha or somebody this the other day that like there was this one time, I was telling Justin, my boy Justin, that back then when they had a soccer tournament still for July 4th and stuff, this one year I brought him to come kick it with us, right? And then, of course, the place is pretty big, right? So you just walk over the place, you know? And so he's like coming, he's following us, me, my cousin, maybe some friends or something. We're walking around with all of a sudden, he sits down, he squats, he's like, I'm tired, I was like, dude, the fuck, dude, I used to give him so much shit. It was like, the fuck, dude? We're walking. He was like, I know, but just give me a break, give me like 5 minutes. Like, dude, what the fuck? We're trying to get to somewhere, And dude, I was so fucking annoyed, dude. Shit, white guys. I was like, dude, man, you can't come with me no more, dude. You gotta be like this, dude. You gotta be able to hang with us. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I got close to my brother until like maybe sometime during high school. Because during high school, me and my brother, then, we had our own group of friends that we were kicking with, obviously.
Yeah.
I was kicking it with y'all, and then he was, like, kicking out with his friends,
Yeah.
And then, we had this one huge fight this one time, and it was in the car with my mom, And I don't know how the fuck it happened, but I think he got irritated at how I was driving. I was, like, talking shit. I was like, dude, hurry the fuck up,
While he was driving?
Yeah. Road rage, that's it,
Oh, my God.
But it was even towards him or nothing,
Yeah.
And then, he got mad. He started arguing with me. And then I had to pull over because he swung at me,
What the hell?
And my mom was in the car, too. It was like, oh, hell no. So I pulled over, and then we started fighting in the back,
Yeah, that's intense, that story, bro.
Yeah, it's intense, dude. I'll tell you, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It gets crazy. And so,
Yeah.
like, I got out of the car. I was driving, too.
Yeah.
And then I got out of the car, and then I was going to come to a back seat because he was sitting in the back, because he fucking swung and hit at me while I was driving, I was like, what the fuck, so I pulled over, tried to grab his motherfucker out. He kicked the door open, got me. I'm like, fuck, go back in there, and then bystanders, just regular people saw that and they broke us apart, So I was like, oh, fuck, all right, fuck it, I'll just walk home, man, fuck y'all, And then I left, but after that time, that big fight we had, that was like the last physical fight we actually fought.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, and
Chance, he's sorry.
well, fuck you. No, but I mean, that was the last fight because then, that night he was with my mom and we had to go to a party that day too.
Yeah.
And then later on, I had to drop him off at my dad's, and so I picked him up. I didn't say nothing the whole time, and I drove him home. And then when we got to my dad's place, before he got out of the car, he was like, "Hey man, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to lash out on you like that, And I was like, "Nah, just get the fuck out of the car, Like I was holding a grudge. I was being upset about it, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Dude, man, for real though, I'm sorry, Like I didn't mean it like that." I was like, "I don't give a fuck, dude. Get the fuck out." That's what everything I was saying,
Yeah.
Total douche. I'm not gonna lie,
Total
But
dick
then,
at that point.
yeah, but I was already upset. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, "All right, man." And then I just thought it was over. He just left. And then I don't know. That's where part growing up obviously happens. It's like,
yeah, he's always been the bigger brother.
Got it. No, I was kidding.
In a way, yeah. He's bigger than me too, But no, he definitely keeps me on track now,
Yeah.
He knows.
That's good, man.
That's a good thing about having brothers because they know when you lash out. They know your bad side and everything.
Like, you're wrong.
Yeah, and so they just let you know, And he knows that certain things he could definitely push my buttons.
Yeah.
But certain things I could definitely push his button too. So that time he apologized, and then me, I'm a person who thinks about it a lot too. It's like, why is it bugging me? Why is it bugging me? I thought about it. I was like, fuck, man, I wasn't wrong. Like I should. He was already apologizing. I should apologize back. And it's like, what is whatever, squash it, whatever. At least. But I didn't do that. But after that, yeah, we pretty much did squash it. I think eventually I did apologize. If I didn't, basically I'm saying it right now, but I'm not gonna say it. And then he went to college and he wrote a whole thing about saying I'm going to college, thanks my older brother for always being there for me and always like looking out for me and like making sure I'm doing straight, because like part of it too is like the stuff I did, I didn't want to drag him along, even though he's gonna do it anyways, he's do it with his buddies, but I always try to be a big brother after that fight, I was like, dude, I can't be fucking around like this no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, growing up and just having a lot of siblings or as an adult, you gotta learn how to shija with anyone to get along with anybody. So I'm glad we all grow up and we build good relationships with our siblings. So family's everything, like they say. So
that's true.
It is, and I mean, I think, like I said, it takes growing up. It takes a certain point in your life to realize things and then start doing better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it takes understanding too, man, from like his perspective to your perspective. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? To understand each other. Hey, man, but hey, can we cut real quick? I gotta go pee.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Hey,
go ahead.
Hey, Chance, if you're watching this, make sure you watch it. I'm gonna send this video to you. Okay?
You don't give a fuck about the podcast.
I gotta go pee.
All right.
we can talk about old workplace. No, we got time. It's up to you.
Okay.
I think we're only 40 minutes in, so we can definitely talk old workplaces if you want.
I got a perfect idea.
Ah.
Because you guys used to work across the street from where I worked at in the east side, right? I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say the place, but I used to work at a place across where you guys worked at.
Long, you know.
Yeah, me, Long, and he, Deuce. And what was funny was this one time, me and Deuce, or I think it was me and Long, like we're on lunch break, and then Hugh was actually outside, and then me and Long, or I think it was Deuce, came over to you guys' workplace, right? And then we saw Hugh outside making the bills for the recycling.
Okay.
And it was like messing around with Hugh, like Hugh, get back to work. And then dude, like it was so funny because like we brought some chicken wings, right? And they were like we're feeding him the whole time too. Like what the fuck? Oh, dude, I think I still have an old video of that. That's so funny. But yeah, basically we're just messing with you guys working the whole time.
Shit, that reminded me of something about the place we used to work at, and it has to do with New too. Mm-hmm. I should say it for New, but fuck it, I'm gonna tell it. Two things that happened with New, okay?
Yeah.
One time, I had to take a shit, and our workplace was all occupied, right? Yeah. The men's restroom was occupied, so I had to let the manager know. I was like, "Hey, man, can I run to New's place and take a shit quick?"
Oh, did you?
Is it before the new bathrooms were made?
Oh, it was, my God. Horrible.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It
I
had
think
to
so.
be because
it had to be.
if upstairs was full, you couldn't
Yeah. So I was like, "Can I go real quick?" He's like, I mean, I guess that's fine. Just let them know that you're gonna come over, yo." Yeah. So I was like, "All right, good. Thanks." I don't even know if I really went. I don't remember, but I know that I asked that. You know what I mean? So much but dude, I had to go, dude.
Yeah.
Like, y'all ever had to take a shit where like,
it's at the tip of your asshole?
Yeah, to the point where like your legs shake, dude. Like,
you gotta go. I gotta go now.
Your legs shake?
Yeah. Okay.
That's extreme,
dude.
bro.
Dude, let me tell you, dude. Like, real quick.
Yeah.
I'll hop back onto other stories. This is what I do too. Like, I hop around a lot with stories. But there was this one time I was at all you could eat buffet place, right? And then like some of those places don't have a lot of restrooms, you know.
Yeah.
And so the place I was at, right? You know what I mean? And so I was like ready to take shit, and then I go into a restroom and it's occupied. I think there's only like one or two stalls, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck! And then I'm standing there just waiting. If I do any move, shit's gonna come out. So my legs are like hella shaking, you know. So I'm just like, fuck, you know. I'm waiting the whole dude for real, dude. That's the worst feeling I ever had, dude. Because if I do one wrong move, dude, shit's coming out. That's it. For real, dude. Straight up. And then as soon as that dude came out, I ran right into it.
Damn, he said,
waterfall, man.
It was so bad.
I let that explode.
Hell, fuck yeah, dude. That was the worst time ever, you know. Anyways, going back to the old workplace.
Yeah.
There's one time, I think New messaged me, and then or maybe I messaged him. Oh, I messaged him, asked about something, you know, and then like he didn't know who I was, you know, and then I was fucking around with him. I was like saying like, "Hey man, I know where you live," some shit like that, you know. He was like, "No, you don't." And he was like arguing with me. We were going back and forth, you know. Right. And then I was like pinpointing his house and his workplace and everything, you know.
yeah.
And then I was like, "I know we work. I'm gonna square up with you right now, you know." And then at the time he was working with us too, you know.
Yeah.
And like I said, I came to work, right?
Yeah.
And then he was in the back waiting, like in the parking lot waiting, you know. To square up with whoever.
You pranked him, no?
Yeah, I pranked him. I basically pranked him, you know. And so like, I was fucking around, and then you know, I came up to him. I was like, "Hey man, what's good, you know? I just got here, or whatever, yo." And he was like, "Dude, man, I'm about to beat this dude ass. He about to pull up right now, you know." Shit, sir, I so ready, you know, like he's walking back and forth and shit. You know how he is, yo.
That dude's gonna laugh at this dude.
It's fucking funny. And then like you know, he's like so ready, and he's telling me everything about like what I just messaged him, you know.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that was just me the whole time. I was like, man, you fucking bitch, dude. Like, dude. It was so funny, dude. That was a funny ass prank because he obviously he didn't expect it because he didn't know who he was messaging. And
he fell for it too.
Yeah, he fell for it big time, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Big time. So
that's crazy.
That was funny as hell.
I met my wife there too, so you know.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So Nenzo worked there too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. Yeah. I did not know.
How'd you guys meet? How about you talk about that?
Man, you know how it is back then, you know, whenever
Facebook.
you know, a new worker comes in, you know, everybody's
you know.
Everybody's gotta check out and see who's
this?
the new person,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, Vincent's wife is from there too.
Oh, damn. Look at you guys looking up.
I'll cut it out. This guy.
Look at you guys.
Yes.
Look at you guys.
This guy, man, just straight up said it, man.
Let me have a bit, man. Let me have a bit.
Dude, you can't.
I met my wife on Facebook.
You can't say the name, bro. You can't say.
He said it already at the
I didn't say
beginning.
it.
He said it at the beginning, but he was gonna cut it out.
Oh, okay. Okay, we'll just
fine.
bleep that part.
Yeah, I'll believe it. Don't
Yeah,
worry
bleep
about
that
it.
part
This
out.
guy just okay. But yeah,
that was too perfect. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
man, a lot of good memories. A lot of good memories. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So.
dude, how'd you ask your wife out at the time?
Did you ask her on the date?
Yeah, man, I did. I think we hung out sometime in July. We talked for a couple months, and then finally hung out for the first time. A couple months after that, so or like a month or so. I can't recall. So
Oh, okay.
it happened pretty quick, but then yeah, good memories, man.
There's a lot of good time there though.
A lot of good time.
Yeah, dude, this guy.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
It's all good.
A slip.
Okay, anyways, let's jump to the main topic because I know like some of my boys, some of our boys, they want to know this too. But like, how'd y'all started your business, the whole food truck thing? Like, how'd you guys get into it? Like, I know Xiong got into it before you did.
Yeah.
And
I think y'all should go first because he started first.
Growing up, like everybody, you're trying to find yourself. You're trying to think about what's your niche and what's your purpose, So I always knew, I like to cook and I like money, not just having money, but working with money. So initially I wanted to be an accountant, a loan officer to be more specific. But, I just, like every young adult, you're just not sure what your purpose is, So after high school, working
at the place we worked at.
Working at the place we worked at, and so on. After that, I knew I was meant to do something better. Like this wasn't it.
Yeah.
We all have so much potential to do more. So, what better way to put everything together? Working with money, dealing with money, and also cooking. So, being a food truck owner, or getting into the food truck industry, being your own boss and being an entrepreneur, pretty much summed up what I wanted to do when I was younger. You pretty much are your own accountant. You have to deal with your own money and be your own boss and cook and serve. So everything kind of just fell in place. Things happen for a reason. So that's really how I got into business, into being my own boss, not wanting to work for anyone, but also knowing I had a bigger purpose than just working my 9 to 5. Now I work my 24/7.
Yeah, that's the damn truth. That's the damn truth.
Because I mean, like where we worked at, I never thought that you gotta go into that, dude. Because I mean, like, I don't know. At the same time, like being at the age we were at too, we were like in our teens, going to our 20s and stuff. I never thought about that. I never knew that you had that in your mind. Because it took me a while for me to like plan something out and do what I want to do.
Yep.
During that time, I was like messing around, like just going to clubs and bars because I got the chance to now. I finally turned 21, then that's all I'm going to do, It took me a while. I didn't start doing anything until, like, to be honest, when my wife was pregnant. I was like, all right, can't fuck around no more,
I gotta step it up a little bit.
Yeah, everybody, like my brother tells me all the time, everybody has their own journey and their own path, You're going to click sooner than some, and some are going to click sooner than you, or eventually, hopefully, everybody figures things out.
Yeah.
So.
What about you, dude?
Man, to be honest, and it took me a while to get into because I seen that, like Xiong and my boy Sash was working, grinding out there, you know what I'm saying? Spending not as many hours, making more than the average, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of gave me an image, at first, huh? It's kind of like, hey, do I do my regular 9 to 5? Because I was comfortable with that, you know what I mean?
Yep.
For the longest time ever. But there's going to be a time, and there's a time when it clicks to you. Like, hey, you could do so much more. And with your skills that you gather so far, you could do something better than what you're doing now. You know what I mean? So to me, I kind of look at it as like, hey, man, my boy Xiong is doing it. He's grinding out there and he's hustling. You know what I'm saying? Hey, why can't I do that? You know what I'm saying? And then, but that's just kind of like me saying that, hey, me and Xiong have the same lifestyles, you know what I'm saying? We break dance together, we did this, that we had that many friends, and da. Okay, so let me try to do it too. And then during that time, and it's kind of a blessing how my business started. And shout outs to my Vu cousin too. Sorry, I just hit the mic.
It's all good.
Shout outs to my first cousin and poker. He's actually the one who kind of got me into it because he started that business and
gave him the opportunity to
so pretty much he gave me the opportunity. He started the business in Florida. Things did not go as planned, and then pretty much it kind of fell towards me. The hard part was just getting the machines down here, and by machines I mean like the roasters. And during that time, I took a risk. You know what I'm saying? Like during that time, I didn't have $2,000 in my pocket. Luckily, I was able to sell my dogs, and I got at the time, and I got $2,000 in my account to ship my equipments down from Florida.
Okay. Ship it out.
To ship it out. I'm sorry.
He sold his puppies. Okay.
Yeah. Hey man, it's a business, but anyways, so like that's my risk that I had to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, you know what? The first step I got to do in my business is to get my stuff down here to motivate me. And then once that came down, then everything was just a blessing, man. I'm glad to have my brother Xiong here to guide me because he's been in the business for a long time already, like 2-3 years. He been my mentor, you could say.
Yep.
And besides him, then we got other connections out there too, like his outer connections, my outer connections too as well. But man, overall, it's been a blessing for me to do business and. Man.
See,
I love it.
That's what's up. Because, I mean, like, watching you guys grow, that's what motivates me a lot, too. And then I see how you guys promote, how you guys, like, do events and stuff. I'm like, fuck, man, I got to get up there, So you guys definitely motivate me. Like, Xiong, he fucking sold out his whole year every fucking day. I was like, God damn. And then you were on the like Minnesota news, like what, Fox 9 News?
Oh, I forgot about that.
You forgot about that, dude? Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, y'all made it to a newspaper too. Remember that?
Yeah,
that was fire, bro.
I think they featured me twice.
Yeah, dude, that's so fire.
I'm not gonna say which company did, but big shout out to them for helping small business owners and just promoting. So
yeah.
Yeah,
and I see that from you guys. So, and of course, I come to you all the time, Xiong, to like just talk about business stuff. I was like, God damn, man, you guys inspire me all the time, like just working on this and working on that, like trying to figure shit out, And
that's what we should do, man. To be honest, like as our area,
yeah,
as a group of guys growing up together, you know what I'm saying? But like, hey, man, how could we make more money? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, like having money is not everything, but like to be like financially stable and for like like a lot of the guys just to do something together or separately to make money or like to be able to survive, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Cause I mean like I said, like, seeing you guys definitely inspired me. Like, damn, man, these guys are working hard. Like what you said about Xiong, like, damn, man, this dude is knocking it out. He's working hella hard, 24 fucking hours,
Right.
And I'm like, damn, man, what am I doing in my life? Like I don't want to do that 9 to 5 all the time and then just be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you do that all the time. You seen your parents done it, but at the same time, like, I don't know about y'all, but like for my parents, like I see them do all the time. Are they really happy though? Are they doing exactly what they like? Because the Chong company is on, just regular company and shit.
Company, what they and all that.
Yeah, and so I'm like, fuck, man, I don't know if I want to do that for life. I want to actually do something that I enjoy.
Yeah.
So I go into carpentry first, and all of a sudden, like, I listen to all these Audible books, and then start listening to radio, then start listening to podcasts, and that's what made me want to do this. I'm not saying that this is gonna get me anywhere again, but I got, I'm working on 3 different things, which I should really probably focus on one, but all 3 of these things I enjoy a lot.
Yeah.
So if they work for me, that's great. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The number one thing is definitely doing putting time into something you really do enjoy. A lot of people would say, focus on what you're not good at.
Yeah.
And get better on that.
That's true.
But then a lot of smarter people or smart people, what I would say, why are you focusing so much on what you're not good at? Work harder on what you're good at.
You're the best at it. Yes.
What you're at the best at.
I hear that too.
Yeah, and we live in a very tough economy right now, and people have different perspectives. But I think there's a big difference between doing what you're passionate about and absolutely doing what makes the money. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, it's all about trying to survive. I don't think anyone will ever be financially. I don't think financial freedom exists, or being financially stable, but you might be content. You know? So well, regardless of what you or anybody decides to do, or if you're stuck, everybody's stuck. At one point, no one's gonna ever have everything figured out. Even me starting business, having a couple businesses, I'm always looking for ways to improve or start other business or do different things. Like your restaurant, what can I do to work less? The goal is to always work less.
Of course,
but what everybody needs to understand is, no matter what, you're gonna have to grind.
Yeah.
Until you figure things out.
Yes.
Not just quit or give up or not do anything at all.
That's the damn truth.
Even if whatever you're doing doesn't work out now, you still gotta understand what you need to do versus what you want to do. So,
how'd you figure out to start a food truck?
I like this word a lot. The word I use a lot is being realistic.
Okay.
And everything starts with money, capital. Mm-hmm. You gotta have capital to do anything. And understanding the steps that leads up to starting any business, what it takes, to open up a restaurant or a bar or whatever it is. You gotta build credit. Unless you got money already handed down to you or you have money already, but starting from the bottom, like any other entrepreneur, being real with yourself on what financially, what you can do, I'm not going to be 21 years old and just try to buy a restaurant that costs $250,000, You got to start small, like any entrepreneur, selling from your backyard.
But be consistent with it.
Yeah,
that's
be consistent
one of the main things.
And hustle it on the side while you're working 9 to 5, which you don't want to. Starting small and knowing be real with you that, hey, I'm not gonna be able to buy a $500,000 restaurant, overnight, or even in a couple of years. It might take me 5-10 years.
Yeah.
So, just being really real with yourself and with the numbers, what makes sense.
Right.
So everything has to be laid out on the table for you to understand that, hey, it takes time, patience for you to get whatever you want or the way you want it,
the numbers got to make sense, basically.
Yeah. Did you guys have to test your product out a lot before you guys start doing actually opening food?
Yeah, absolutely. Truck? When we started Ninja Sushi, we sold a lot from not a lot, but we launched from our backyard.
Okay.
As well as Smoke Session, just selling to friends and family once a month or a couple of times a month, and getting their feedback, as well as doing research and getting better at your product. So, no one's ever perfect, but just putting time into your craft, and hopefully it's good enough.
Yeah, man, that's the truth, bro.
Yeah.
You got to start by testing your product.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's how every entrepreneur starts,
just
test your product, see if it's good, have all your close friends and family come by, During that time, bro, I had everybody come test on my corn, all my family, my cousins, my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, hey, 35K, come test on my corn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then see if it's a pass or no pass, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how you should start.
Yeah.
Because majority of the time, the people closest to you, they're not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Some might be bullshitting you, you know what I'm saying? But hey, this shit suck. But they know it's good. But majority of the time, the more people you invite, right, then they'll be like, okay, this is good, this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is good. But for the majority of whatever you're testing, if they say it's a pass, it's a pass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a good plus to a business start.
The good thing about yours too is that your parents been gardening and stuff, right?
Correct.
Is that's why you got into the whole corn.
That is one of the main reasons why too. I mean, because I've been around, gardening most of my life. My mom and them been grinding hard as hell the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like for 20-some plus years, they've been doing it, and like what my brother Xiong here was saying too is kind of like it might be like a God-given gift to you. You know what I'm saying? If selling veggies is not your thing, maybe do something else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I kind of took that into consideration too, where I'm just like, hey, maybe I gotta do this and that. But yeah, man, you know, like having that garden does help out a lot too, because instead of going out to go buy your own corn, then you can actually grow your own corn. Now when you do that, now your consumers or your customers are actually knowing where the product is coming from.
They can rely on it.
Yeah,
that it's a good product.
Correct. Versus it's kind of like, hey man, this is from this and that. Florida, you know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of cool, you know, man.
At the same time, because like you obviously got experience with it with your parents already on.
Right.
And so like you use that, like what we were saying, this is what you're best at already. You know, maybe that's not your thing, but then you know for a fact you could do this.
Right.
So you might as well like do it and see where it goes to.
Correct.
Yeah, and that's one thing I mentioned to a lot of people. You know, like anybody out there, when you're trying to figure out who you are and what you want to do. You know, we live in a the dream is to do what you're passionate about.
Right.
But we live in a economy or an era where, you know, we got bills to pay, you know. So like I tell everybody, you may not like it, but if you're good at it, there's almost no way around it, you know. You may just have to do it. Like you may not be passionate about it, but financially, hey, it feeds the family, you know. So, you know, I believe we live in such a, you know, tough time where, you know, we have to spend time doing things we don't like to have the money to do things we do.
That's
we
correct.
Do enjoy, you know. So
that's
you know, if you hit it on the dot where you're passionate about it and it makes you money, that's great.
Yeah.
But like I tell a lot of people, you know, I know you might not be passionate about it or enjoy it, but damn, if you're making a pretty penny, you gotta stick with it, you know, until you find something else. And my motto is, you gotta keep doing what you have to do until you figure out what you want to do. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make my brother just watch my kids because he's good at watching kids. So bring your kids over. You get what I'm saying?
Hey man, hey, start daycare, bro.
I'm telling him to start daycare.
Yeah, start having to start daycare. Exactly.
He watches like my little girl. And
Chance,
like,
right?
Yeah, Chance.
Chance better be watching. Man, I'm gonna get on you.
Make that money, bro.
Dude, daycare make a lot of money, bro.
They make big money, dude. They got
daycare higher.
From what I hear, like one kid is like about $500 for the week rate, bro.
That we don't really know because we haven't researched it, but just on recording,
Just from what I heard, that's it. I'm not saying like I know it, but like one kid is about $500 for like snacks and like, you know, doing all this other stuff and shit, you know. But I'm just saying like it'd be a good business, but I'm not telling him to do it, but he's good at it, Ray, so might as well.
Get it, baby.
You know what I'm saying, yo? Shit, he's already watching 4 kids. He's might well do 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you right. Adding a 16 onto that.
I'm not sure, but I think one licensed person may only be limited to like I think 8 kids.
Okay.
Or something. So that's why a lot of daycares you see a lot of different workers or social workers or people that work there.
Oh yeah.
I think they're limited to how many kids they can have under their care. You know?
Right.
Chance ain't gonna have 20 kids at once. You know.
He got it. I'm not worried.
Man, he got it. No, that's a lot of work, man.
Well, when did it get to the point where you guys need to get like other workers, you know, and start hiring other workers?
When it gets too busy and when you get burnt out, you know. And like I tell a lot of people, if you need the help, you can probably pay them. Yeah. And if you can't pay them and you need the help, then it's time to reevaluate what's going on, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of going back and forth and a lot of trying and errors all the time too, huh?
Absolutely.
It's always trying.
There's always room to grow, man. Unless whatever the heck you're doing, you got it down to to the dot. So.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, like the truth about it is kind of like you want to not spend as much time there to make the most amount of money, right?
Of course, that's the goal.
But yeah, that's the goal. But in reality, you have to be there first. You know what I'm saying? For every entrepreneur to be successful, they have to be there at their business to see what's going on. Like, what can I do to make this different and stuff like that? You
just
know what
improve it.
Yeah, because if you don't do that, and you just hire random people,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, then it's not going to work out. You
Of
know
course.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's going to be a failure business. But yeah, overall, you have to spend time there first. Like with me and my brother Xiong been doing, like, every day we still grinding out there with other people.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah.
Like other employees with us. But I guess like the main thing is just to make sure your business is flowing first, and then if you want to move on from something different, then as long as you have a solid foundation already, then you
Yeah.
can move on.
So what's the advice that you would give to anyone that who's trying to go into business? Like, Hyung, let's start with you, Hyung.
Yeah.
Like you said, just for my personal experience, anyone that wants to get into business, do your research. Like, it doesn't matter what you're trying to do, whatever it is, do research on it. With just my opinion, it's capital, how you're gonna get the funds to start it. And my biggest advice would be, like I said, work hard and save. When you have capital, you can pretty much do anything. If things don't work out, plan B. If you figure out something you want to do, hey, you got the funds for it.
Yeah.
So my biggest advice would be have the funds. Because if you don't have the funds, to start any business, even if it's a t-shirt company, you're going to need funds to invest into your inventory,
Yeah.
So my biggest advice for people is, just on a very light base, not to go too deep into it, is to save. You may not know what you're saving for, but save. A lot of people ask me this. What would you tell yourself 10 years ago when we're 27 now? Like, what would you tell yourself? 10-year anniversary from high school this year.
Right.
A lot of people tell me, or you see it online. Like, what would you tell yourself?
You guys
10 years
10-year anniversary
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
this year,
yeah,
though?
yeah,
Oh,
for
man,
you guys,
no,
yeah.
They need to do a video on that.
Okay.
So, I don't have a lot to tell my 18-year-old self, because I feel like I've always been, I want to say on top of my A game, but I had a good idea of I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew what I had to do to be prepared for whatever it may be.
Okay.
And definitely to start a business, save early and save often.
Yeah.
Because like I tell people, you may not know what you want to be or do today, tomorrow, 5-10 years from now.
Yeah,
But when
that's
you do
damn
figure
true.
it out and you need funds for it, it's there, it's ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people that want to start a business that I believe that can't,
Yeah.
it's because of the lack of funds.
Because of capital.
It's capital.
Yeah.
You can have good credit, but if you're broke, can't do it. Can't get a loan. And
Yeah, that's true.
when you get really deep into starting a business and taking out loans, a lot of conventional or basic loans to get a loan is they still want 20% down.
Yeah.
You can have a good business plan, but if you want to borrow $1 million, you need 20% of that, which is
That's
$200,000.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So pretty much any basic loan out there you want to use to start a business wants a good portion of a down payment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Because it's not a guarantee that the business is going to make it, So
Yeah.
they want some sort of insurance for themselves.
Yeah,
Like,
you
hey,
got to prove that you could
Yeah.
hold up your end before they
Exactly.
give you some
Yeah.
money. And
So
shit.
my biggest advice for anyone is do your research. Be real with yourself if you believe it's going to work, or the competition in the area, or the product you're trying to provide, or the service you're trying to provide.
Okay, makes
So
sense.
that would be my biggest advice is save early and save often, because once you have the funds and you figure out what you want to do, anything's possible.
I
really.
definitely-
Correct.
Yeah.
I definitely wish I'd done
That's
that.
the damn truth.
I didn't take that at all, dude. I was clubbing, partying, drinking.
He said every paycheck.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I'll
I'm
blow
going
that
to the
shit
club.
off, dude. Fuck it, you know what I mean?
I was working like 6-7
Yeah.
days
Hell
a week,
yeah.
and 8 to 12 hour
Yeah.
days, and
Yeah.
and my dad and my grandma always told me save.
That's,
Yeah.
Even though I don't know what I was saving for, I was saving,
Yeah.
And especially being Hmong, you gotta have money if you want to get married.
Yeah.
That's correct.
true.
And I told myself that I'm not gonna get married,
Yeah,
so that was
yeah,
always
You can't
Yeah.
save 10 grand.
yeah,
right?
you don't deserve to, because
Man, that's a good
they
idea.
they don't
man.
think to
That's-
where
that's
they
dope.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
thought
Follow that, people,
They
follow
kuna,
that.
Yeah.
We're living in a world where we gotta work, we got bills,
Exactly.
and if
Yeah.
being Hmong, if you I get it, you got like, I don't mean to be stubborn or anything, but you
Yeah.
got it's really tough to start your life,
That's
because
true.
we live in a day and age where個有本年就收年,
Mhm.
and if you don't got money for it, or if your parents like
Yeah.
it's it's tough. It's tough out there. So
I'm glad my wife's a baller. For real, dude. She's a baller. But what advice would you give, though?
Man, to be honest, first and foremost, I'm gonna say the phrase that my brother Xiong been giving me: do things right the first way, or do
at least try to.
At least try to.
Yeah, like, at least try to. But like starting out with saving money, like what Xiong said is correct. You gotta have that capital to do anything.
Yeah.
If not, then you have to invest in some sort of way to get your capital to start a business. Besides that, man, who you grew up with in life, make that relationship strong. It don't matter if like you hate somebody, you love somebody, you care for that person, whatsoever. Make your relationship strong, because anybody who you meet in life, right, especially in high school, that's gonna come a long way, man.
It's a lot of networking. That's why I learned, dude.
That's what I was gonna say.
Network.
To you. Social network.
Yep.
That is the number one way how to do business nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Because how is the news spread, right? It is spread through social networks. So if you're a person who is kind of shy and you're trying to start a business, right, I would kind of give you that advice saying, hey, I think first, yeah, you could do it, because there's also companies out there to promote your product, right? But it comes down to, and this is just for us because we're the food truckers. But if you're close to people who they're, of course, they're gonna come out sometimes to try your food.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because like, oh shit, shoot, my boy is selling corn. Oh shoot, my boy is selling barbecue. Dude,
they gotta come support you and try it out.
Exactly. Yeah. Have you tried it yet? You know what I'm saying? So, social network. Make sure you have your compassionate friends and everybody together. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have that, then I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just building off of what Xai said, building relationships. Networking.
Very important.
You don't have to have a relationship with them and see them every day, but just to be a good person and be nice and to keep in touch.
Yeah.
Will go a long way to what Xai was saying, you know. And pretty much that's it. You don't have to do these things. You don't have to network, and you don't have to
talk to them every day.
You don't have
hey,
to.
what you doing? What you doing? Hey, you selling over here? Where you selling that?
You don't have to do these things to be successful. But I tell you what, man, if you do, your chances of being successful is going to be so much higher, you know.
Yeah.
Networking and just building relationships with random people, because those random people are going to be your biggest supporters, you know.
That's true, bro. That's the truth. And the last thing I want to say is taking a risk. You have to take a risk, man. Yeah. This guy been telling me the whole time.
I told him that 1 year from now you're going to tell me. I don't mean to be cocky or anything, but I told him 1 year from now you're going to tell me I should have done it. I should have done it sooner.
Yeah, that's true.
Take that risk, guys.
I see potential in in anybody if they're passionate about it as well.
That's the thing I was gonna say too. That's the thing I was gonna say is that like, obviously I'm not at your guys' level, but learning from you guys and seeing what you guys do, the thing that I see the most with a lot of like business and people who has ideas, entrepreneurs and stuff, is that you gotta be consistent. You gotta keep doing what you gotta do, learn what you can learn, and obviously, just for one thing, the whole podcast thing is that like I'm trying. I gotta like fucking put an episode out. Mm-hmm. Just keep being consistent, put it out there, and then like each area you see, this is just from my learning, is like each area you see, make it better. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's been done before. So there's a blueprint. You don't have to follow it 100%, but you probably 75% of it you're gonna it's gonna be your basic learning skills.
Yeah.
So.
Because I mean, like everything that you learn is important. Like I'm gonna flex a little bit just because I fucking can. You know
Do it.
So like, for example, like this past weekend we went to Burrow. Me and Xiong went to Burrow, like I said, right? Yeah. And so like, you know I'm gonna flex on you.
Flex about
and so like, there's this game where you put the nail down, and you gotta hammer it, right? Yeah. And then the first one, I mean, there's all sorts of games. But
he said, I'm going to win this. I'm going to come with you. Boy.
Damn straight. You know what I mean? Damn straight.
He said, I'm going to win this one for sure.
How it is. We always got to place a bet on everything.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
If we go bowling or something or go-karting, we got to bet something.
Hell yeah, dude.
And so like, win this one.
So, dude, You weren't there, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, so there was probably like 13 of us, right? And then we were all around this. It was basically like a table like this.
Pretty much like big ass loja.
Yeah.
Like big old wood stomp.
Right. And so like obviously there's that game with the hammer and the nail, right?
Yeah.
And so you try to get it down all the way, right? And so our game, I mean, there's a lot of different games. I don't know exactly how the game works, but we're just trying to hit the nail all the way to
with the flat end,
right?
The hammer.
Okay.
So you got to be pretty persistent.
So it's not the round end of the hammer, you know. So it's this hammer. I don't know what it's called, even though I'm a carpenter. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but it's very narrow. So even if you hit it, you might miss.
Right,
you're gonna miss.
Yeah,
you're gonna miss.
Dang, they got this game over there. I gotta go try this.
You
out,
need to
man.
go, dude.
Damn.
And so like what the game was going on is like there's 13 of us, and then we gotta hammer it into the stump, whatever, right?
Right.
And so it's the flat end. It's very thin too, so you gotta be precise, right? And then obviously for me being a carpenter, you know, I'm kind of used to hammering stuff anyways, you know. And so like my first nail I put in, you know, everybody got their nail fixed. I hit it one time, boom, right, halfway.
Oh shit!
And then like the next hammer came back.
Yeah.
You want to talk about?
So like there was 13 of us. So the bet was there was 10 of us. The first 5 who gets the nail in, wins. The other 5, they gotta buy beer.
Oh, okay.
And everybody knows this dude's a damn carpenter. You know? He hits it in 2 hits.
Yeah.
Like, it just went in.
Done deal, motherfucker!
And we are all so mad. We're like, dude, you gotta have 2 nails. We're like, nah, man.
Dude, you can't bet against him.
Man.
Dude, that's his field. He can.
This dude hit it 2 rounds, 2 hits. It went all the way in, and I finished like number 6.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, my wife's gonna laugh at me because she know I don't do nothing.
Oh my god.
So everybody knew Vincent was like, dude, we don't got no chance. Oh my god.
So I just had to flex a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot harder than what it looks.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm sure.
You're not hitting the flat side. You're hitting the pointy side.
Yeah.
Right, but for him, he sees it every day. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, hey,
It was hilarious,
this
man.
ain't gold.
That was hilarious, dude.
You just see me, boom, and then again, boom. They were like, damn, what the fuck? So yes, I did have to flex a little bit because that's my field. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But you know, like I said, it's being consistent. Whatever you like,
That's true.
It's whatever you like. If you think that you're the best at this, or this is the best you could do in this field, whatever you do, it doesn't matter. Like, keep at it, and like try and learn other things, and then learn about business stuff. Then like, how can I get this property, or how can I get this food truck if you're going for that, or like if I gotta do a podcast, man, get these stuff and make it sound better. But at the same time, like so the other thing I gotta learn about the podcast is that like how I gotta do more like transitioning, like how I could bring it from like talking about growing up to like business. How can I transition to that?
Yeah.
There's a lot of small details that
I'm sure, man.
Whatever business you gotta learn, you know.
Yeah. Hey, man, but the way we did it tonight, I think it's perfect, bro.
Yeah,
so far.
It's fun to me. Like, I think it's fine,
Yeah. I think it's good so far. Maybe sometimes when we were talking about Chance a little bit, we was mad at him. We lied a little bit there. I'm just kidding.
That's part of the podcast, man. It's telling stories.
Yeah. I'm just kidding, man.
Yeah.
Part of being, I don't know nothing about podcasts, but
Yeah.
like say as organic as possible.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that makes it most
That's
unique.
perfect. You know what I'm saying?
To anyone doing,
I don't think I said this, but I think this was what I was gonna say, is that like how I started with my journey is that like, of course, my wife, my wife was pregnant, and then of course, I can't think about myself no more. So I gotta like actually step up and do something in my life.
Right.
And it comes to like 9-to-5 job, man, I don't want to do 9-to-5 because I don't see my parents go anywhere with that. We're still, I don't even consider it middle class. You get what I'm saying? We're not like my parents. I don't even consider them middle class. I think they're in the lower class.
Right,
you get what I'm saying?
right.
And so it's kind of like, damn, man, I want to improve my life. Big your parents, huh? Our parents, they're first generation. If you
they
want,
got us here.
They got us here already.
Their job's done. So.
Yeah, their job is done.
What
So
can we do next?
for us being second generation, basically, is that we got to improve from where they started, right?
Oh, right, exactly.
And so, like, people who do business, like for us, we're trying to better ourselves. It's important for us to do that because, our parents did their part, right? And so, like, me being the oldest too, it puts pressure on me seeing my parents, And so like I'm like, fuck, man. At the same time, I'm having my son on the way. I gotta figure out about making this money. And so when I did my journey, was that like I had to learn about how to make money. That's the main thing. That's the first thing. How you gonna make money? What do you like? What do you think you could do for years to come? And so at first, I thought about like doing veterinarian or something. But to me, it was too much money to spend just to go to school to do that. And at the same time, in my perspective, is that you won't make that much, So I'm like, all right, well, carpentry is a good field, And at the same time, it's a field where it's an everyday thing. You get what I'm saying? You gotta always use that. Fucking roof leak or something, you gotta fix that. If a fucking pipe breaks, you gotta try to figure that out, So I went to that field first, and then after that, the more I listen, the more like I want to get into bigger stuff. So the whole carpentry, after carpentry, it was like real estate. Yeah, that's where the big ballers are at.
Oh man,
you know what I mean? So that's where I learned too. But at the same time, I learned about like the internet stuff, the like networking stuff and stuff. And so I do a podcast. I'm like, all right, man, this might not start off like great.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this is what I enjoy.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I'm willing to do it because I enjoy it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yo, it's fun, man.
Whatever you enjoy, it makes it so much easier. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's the damn truth. It's fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, can we take a car? I got a cake.
Yeah, let's go do that.
I gotta go pee bad as fuck, bro.
All right, so we're back. But what we were saying, we're just trying to explain a little bit about like if you ever want to start a business or if you want to start something, whatever you enjoy, right? So for me, it was more of just being consistent, know what you want to do, figure that out first, and be consistent with it. Whatever you're gonna go through, then just keep doing it, and at the same time learn and improve it. That was for me. What was yours again?
Mine was doing the things right the first time and networking.
Yeah, that was important.
My thing was just to be real with yourself, to research about whatever you were getting into, whatever business you wanted to do. Just understanding reality. If the numbers make sense, and if in reality do you believe it's gonna work? Sometimes you just got to be real with yourself. It might be a great idea, might seem like it may work, but it may not. And that's just the truth. Not everything works out. So,
and also having the capital.
Yeah, and having capital, being realistic, just doing your research on whatever it is you want to do. And one of my advice is, a lot of times it might not be the first thing you want to do. It might be multiple things. And you might run into things down the road, So, never hurts to keep dreaming and to keep brainstorming. So,
that's true.
That's the damn truth.
I'm all over the fucking place. Man. I'm doing carpentry. I'm doing podcasts. I'm doing photography.
Do it, man.
And that's I think some people may say that people with too much ideas are the ones that don't make it, but I don't. I believe that the more you can brainstorm and think about things, the more successful you can be.
That's true.
Don't just give up on it if, realistically, hey, it can work.
Yeah.
Just don't give up halfway, on anything and just move to the next,
Yeah.
If you find something that works, find the next one that works,
Yeah.
So yes, the food truck, they're good. It's working.
Yeah.
Yes, the bar's cool.
Yeah.
But what else can we do next?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So don't abandon it. Continue to work on those things. Everything needs improvement. Nothing's perfect.
But do all you can for that before
do
moving
all
on
you can
Yeah.
until you're ready to move on to the next.
And just to add on to that, if I can, not everything is gonna work out the way you want it to all the time. Your support system is not always gonna be there. Like for me, dude, my mom hated it when I first started the food truck. Dude, my mom was so against it.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Dude, she said, "You better not get this here." She could talk more about this, but she's like, "You're not gonna get this food truck here. You're not gonna make it. You're gonna sell corn seriously, da 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 da." Right? And I'm just
You're
like,
gonna get that, and no matter
and you're
what,
always gonna get that.
you're gonna get people that don't believe in you.
Yeah.
But then again,
And it's from my own mom. But now she loves it, dude. She's like, "Hey man, let me get my own joint over there." You know what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. But then, like I said, all in all, be real it's all about being realistic and being real and making, I'm not saying that something's not gonna work, but I'm just saying you gotta be realistic, and if you believe in it, great, and even if those around you don't believe in you, it's okay.
You gotta be true to yourself.
Yeah. Be true to yourself, the numbers, the research, and then do it. And if it all fails, hey, you took a shot. You tried. You tried, and you can at least say you tried versus, hey, I regret never doing it.
Yeah, but like, oh, that was a good idea.
And no matter what, people are gonna say something. If you fail, see, I told you, don't do it.
Yeah.
But if you make it, they're gonna be, oh, damn, this dude or this person's smart.
Yeah,
oh, great.
That's what
everything's about taking a chance.
Yeah,
that's what I learned about it too. It's like, man, if you're gonna do it, just do it. Stop talking about it, bro.
Taking a risk.
Even if
that's the risk.
Even if the numbers don't make sense and you still want to give it a try, go for it. So you understand and
At least it gets to a point where you know how it works and what you need to do and what not to do. Whatever.
Right.
It's gonna help you. It's gonna make you who you are or shape you for the next thing.
Yeah, that's
and like
true.
I said, going back to old workplaces, you probably never liked it, enjoyed it, or whatever, and it might have been a nightmare at that time while you were trying to figure out who you are. But just my personal experience, I learned from every single situation, every single job has shaped me to be who I am today.
Oh yeah.
To not do things you done then, and to not treat people how you were treated, good or bad. I've taken everything into consideration to keep moving forward.
Adding off of that, customer service means a lot.
Oh,
definitely,
it does, bro.
A lot for whatever business.
And that's one thing I take a lot of pride in. If you guys ask my wife, I say it all the time.
I see that.
We will not work the way I hate being treated,
Yeah.
And if you guys had a bad experience, I'm sorry, but we're always working to improve. You got to improve.
Yeah.
And Xai knows my motto. And
Yeah.
I learned this from my past job. I hated it. It was a nightmare. I hated working there. But one thing I took from that place is Kaizen.
Yeah.
Continuous improvement.
Yeah.
Is that acronym for that?
Yes. No, it's a word.
It's a word.
I think it's
Kaizen.
Kaizen or Kaizen. It's from Japan. It's Japanese.
But regardless, customer service.
But the meaning of that word is continuous improvement. You gotta get better.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Kaizen?
I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but to my knowledge, Kaizen.
Hold on, we gotta write that down.
Yeah, we can Google it later.
Google it later. I don't know.
We can Google it later. I worked that job for 5 years, and it was a nightmare. Not because it was a horrible place, but because it was depressing being lost,
that's true.
being a young adult right out of high school. Didn't go to college and getting companies, huh?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It was depressing. Like, hey, I'm better than this.
Yeah.
But what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm better than this. I shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
But one thing I learned from there was, hey, you can always improve. No matter how good you are, you can always get better.
Yeah.
And going back on customer service, because I'm in the service business, we got to be just as good as what we want to be, and not how we are treated as well. Like, I went to a store, a big shopping store in Venice Heights the other day. Yesterday, WM, and the cashier did not say hello to me. She did not even tell me my total, and she didn't even say goodbye or have a good day or here's your receipt. Deadass just rung it up, just stood there, just put my card in, grab my stuff and leave.
But then those are just the whole day.
Right? Yeah, it was weird. I'm like, damn.
Wow.
Those are the people that don't enjoy their job.
Yeah.
They don't want to improve anything.
They don't even want to be there.
Yeah,
like,
they don't want to be there.
I get you don't want to be there, but hey, it's at least for your paycheck.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what I mean by we take a lot of pride in trying to get better and not be that way. Smoke Session's not gonna be like that.
Yeah.
And I told my sister-in-law when I hired her to be my cashier. She's young.
Yeah.
16, 15-year-old. You're not gonna work here if you can't talk.
Yeah.
If you can't say hello and you're shy, you can't work here because I hate that. So why am I
You
gonna
need
have
customer
my business
service.
gonna be like this?
Yeah. Customer service.
To what Young was talking about, basically your front person or whoever is greeting everybody is the face of your business.
Everything
Exactly.
is presentation.
You know what I'm saying?
From food to customer service.
Oh, yeah.
It's presentation.
And if you don't have that front presentation to even say hello or just say, hey, how you doing? It's simple. You know what I'm saying? Then it shows that your business is shit. You know what I'm saying? So it all matters if you have a good or it all starts out good if you have a good front person.
Presentation's everything.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Your food can be garbage, taste garbage, but it looks good. It's gonna taste good.
Exactly. Correct.
Your food may look good, not taste good, but the service is great.
Yeah.
It's gonna taste.
They're gonna
good.
come back. Trust me.
The food's gonna taste good. So you and Gal, great job on that. So,
yeah.
It's natural to you guys.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and shout out to my sister Gal, man. You doing a great job out there. She found a job now,
the
but
whole Xai the Corn Guy.
Oh man, much love to you guys.
That do owe y'all a lot.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all, man, I ain't gonna impress nobody on here. Okay?
I'm on do me. I'm on do me.
I'm gonna do me, all right? Whatever y'all get, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just fucking, but I'm gonna try to do my best. Like, I'm trying not to cuss as much, but at the same time, that's me. This is what you get. That's it, okay?
It's all good, man.
You gotta know who your audience is or your customers are. That's
correct.
That's what you aiming for. You know what I'm saying?
Adapt,
Yeah. And so, that's what's up, like, hey, I definitely am inspired from you guys. Y'all my boys, like, we grew up from high school, kicking to, and all of a sudden, y'all owning business and everything. You guys inspire me a lot. Like, I look up to you guys, all the improvement you guys got, like, all the achievement you guys get through, like, all the stuff you guys got, that's just everything, To me, I'm very impressed by it. I admire you guys a lot. And a lot of my friends I admire, but you guys are going somewhere, and that makes me to improve myself. Like what we were talking about, the whole competition thing. It's like, damn, man, I got to get up there too. Me personally, I don't know anyone personally like close to me like you guys doing podcasts like that. But even so, I do know podcast people, and I see where they're at, and I'm trying to improve myself, period. You get what I'm saying? So
that's true.
To me, bottom line is like just do your best, do your research, network, and that's where you could really thrive in whatever field you're doing.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and one thing just to backtrack on what you say, we haven't made it yet. We're just scratching the surface of trying to pave a way for all of us.
Yeah.
And another advice for me to all the viewers and you is let me think about it before I say it.
Yeah, go ahead.
My mind went blank.
Okay, let me cut what I think what Xiong was gonna try to say. Pretty much, okay. So we're gonna relate back to everybody, the viewers whoever is watching, right? I don't know, man. It's kind of a lot.
It's doing nowhere to.
I was trying to back him up. I was like, I don't know where you went to, bro. So okay, it's all you know.
Okay, let's cut it here.
Okay, good.
Nope.
No, I was trying to back off where you're trying to talk to. I was trying to talk about something, but I was like, what? Like, I don't know where you're trying to go.
My mind,
from.
I had it it would have been a good ending.
Yeah.
But now my mind just blank.
I don't know what the fuck y'all was saying, but dude, once I get Suni Lee on the podcast, that's what's up, bro.
You get Suni on the podcast?
Yeah, I'm gonna get Suni
That's
on the
cool,
podcast.
man.
What does Suni mean?
Suni Lee, yeah.
Oh, Suni.
Suni Lee, the gymnastic girl.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Hey, what I found out is that she's my wife's
You got your in-law, huh?
kind of. So let me walk you through, because this is a whole Hmong relationship thing, right? So it's my wife's brother's sister-in-law's cousin's cousin. So Suni Lee's my cousin, bro.
I didn't even listen to what you were saying, so.
A distant relationship.
Oh, yeah, but get her inside.
I don't know what I'm saying, but all I'm saying is that I'm gonna get there, and then once I get her on, dude, it's a wrap.
Yeah, that's the next step, bro. Go shit, dude. Get y'all pull up, and then change the whole mindset perspective.
Yeah.
But I always ask the right questions when you get her in there.
I think wasn't she on someone's podcast yesterday?
I don't know.
Is it what's the news lady's name?
Fox 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it was
I
Gia.
saw that. I don't know.
It might have been, but I can't recall. She was.
I thought she was like a news reporter.
Yeah, I think she was not podcast, but an interview with someone. From FaceTime. So I just thought it was pretty cool.
I'm gonna get her on though.
Yeah, try to.
Then I'll be like, ooh, I'm up here, almost Olympic status. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Oh, is it?
But anyways, man, it's been a minute, Ray. It's been an hour 46 minutes, And so I gotta wrap this up, you know.
Dude, how do you know it's been an hour 46? Oh,
Right
you
there.
had the recording,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Oh,
time's
I
right
didn't see
there,
because
bro.
the lighting was in my face.
Oh yeah, it's in my face too. So I gotta,
Okay.
I gotta look around. But
Okay.
yeah. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Shout out your food trucks. If you guys got YouTube, Facebook, where can they reach y'all?
I guess I'll start out first. Anybody who wants to reach out to Xai the Corn Guy is facebook.com/Xai the Corn Guy. And if anybody wants to check us out, man, we'll be in St. Paul all the time. Me and my brother Xiong was always posted up a 1590 white beer. St. Paul, what was it?
It's 55106.
5106, 55109. But yeah, bro, Xiong.
Oh yeah, I don't have a lot of social media platforms. I use mainly Facebook. So Smoke Session BBQ, and follow us on Facebook. Give us a chance to earn your business, and we update, where we're at whenever we're in business. So
There you go.
and thanks Vince for having us on the podcast.
Oh,
We,
yeah, thank you, brother Vince.
Dude, thank you
We'll
guys.
definitely do it again.
Yeah,
do it again
sir.
someday.
For sure. Thank you guys for coming through, man. Like, I know a lot of my viewers, they probably learn a lot too, you know what I mean? Just be an entrepreneur and learn whatever you guys went through. So it's a good thing, you know? And like, my favorite place from your place is, was it the hot Cheeto fried, the hot Cheeto corn one?
Oh, the flaming?
The
flaming corn.
The flaming corn is
The
my
flaming
favorite.
corn or the flaming
Yeah.
bowl?
That's got to be like the number one seller there.
Yes,
That's
sir.
probably-
My favorite. Yours is obviously just the ribs, bro.
Oh, much
Ribs,
love.
my
Much
fucking-
love, my
Thanks,
brother.
bro.
Much
You know what I'm
Appreciate it.
saying, yo? And thanks you guys for coming through.
Oh,
yo.
man, you know it, brother. Anytime, man.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Dude, known y'all forever, man. I'm glad you guys came through, share a couple things, share about your childhood a little bit, you know. So I just want to say thank you guys, you know. Anything you guys need, just let me know too, you know.
Oh, you know it,
Likewise.
man.
You know, that's pretty much about the episode. You know, let me know what you think. You guys can hit us up on our Facebook page /Raminisce. Raminisce is spelled with A. Once again, my name is Vince. Come reminisce with us on the next episode. G.